as it is hard in the US or in Europe, it is as hard in Russia too. So my first videos, they weren't really well received and didn't get a lot of views, a lot of attention. So I thought, hey, this is the, a window of opportunities. Everything in that video clicked, make something, you put out your creative work.
What would you say is the best thing about Russia?
That's when I first got introduced to an American English. A lot of work to get to where I am right now.
What do you hope for Russia this year?
I think that's the most desirable thing to hope for.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to sunny Moscow. And today I met, you've seen him, you've heard about him. He's making great content on YouTube, real reporter. But I want to know about him a bit more. So thanks a lot for doing this.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
So Konstantin, when did all this happen? When did you know that you want to become a YouTuber? When did you know, or how did it happen that that YouTube became your full-time job?
Well, it didn't happen overnight. So I used to be a TV reporter for many years, and I realized that I want to be, well, like this job of a reporter, it's pretty tedious. You're not in control of your schedule. And I just came to a point where I realized that I wanted to have some sort of my own show where, I get to decide what I want to film and how I want to film it, etc. But it's really hard to do to get your own show on a network, just as it is hard in the US or in Europe, it is as hard in Russia too. So, and then that's when the focus of my attention shifted to YouTube, and I thought, well, hey, this might be actually an interesting idea to have like your own YouTube show, because, well, on this platform you get this freedom of being able to post everything you want, and so that's how it came to me. And first I wanted to make a channel that would be solidly dedicated to traveling, mostly in Russia, but maybe in some other countries. Well, this didn't really took off, and some of my first videos, they weren't really well received and didn't get a lot of views, a lot of attention. And then the war in Ukraine started and sanctions came about, and I just kind of realized that a lot of people in this YouTube community here in Russia, they make videos about sanctions and how they are impacting the life of ordinary people in Russia. So I thought, hey, this is the a window of opportunities for me. And so I made my first video about how sanctions impact the life of ordinary people in a village, and I did this in collaboration with Lars from Survival Russia channel. He's a great guy. He was the first actually to endorse me and who introduced me to his audience. And so that video, everything in that video clicked, and it gained 1 million views in like a month or so. And that's when the real story of my YouTube channel began. And after that, it was just, uphill.
How did the first feel of success feel?
Amazing. I mean, it feels amazing. I don't know that I don't know if a lot of people can actually realize that, but it's very rewarding when you, make something, you put out your creative work, and it gets appreciated by random people you don't know. It's very rewarding, and it gives you a lot of motivation and strength to carry on. But it actually works, it's kind of a two-way street. Whenever you miss with your video and it doesn't get a lot of attention, or the attention you expected it would, it kind of gets on you, it gets under your skin, and you're feeling sad. So it's a roller coaster. But it's also what makes YouTube, I guess, is just a really fun platform.
How do you decide on your topics, on what to do next? Is it like reactive, or is it like planned, or is it both?
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to plan ahead. Sometimes it's like we had this exhibition with captured Western armor in Moscow, and a lot of people figured that this might be an interesting topic for a video. So I went there and I did this video, and it really went viral. It took off. It gained almost 2.5 million views in just a few days. So that was really cool. But some of the videos I just plan ahead, and especially if we're talking about trips, because this is something you have to plan ahead, cost-wise, and just and take a lot of things into consideration. But yeah, of course, it's everything. It's a lot of work.
what is your what is your goal in all this? Let's say 5-year plan. Soviet reference, by the way.
Yeah. Well, just keep growing. Just get more likes, more views, more subscribers, and just to get a bigger footprint on YouTube, I believe. I don't look that far. You said 5 years. I don't look that far. If I hit 300,000 subscribers this year, that would be great.
You will.
Hope so. Fingers crossed.
You as a Russian journalist, media person, or influencer, what would you say is the best thing about Russia?
Well, let me be honest. These are like good questions for interviews, and I ask these questions all the time. But these questions are really hard to answer. Like, I was born and raised in this country. Like, I love this country. My family is here. My friends are here. I have the whole history in this country. So that's what makes this a great place for me. For someone else, this might be someone else. If you come here as a tourist, as a foreigner, that's a whole another ballgame. For me, well, like I said, my friends, my family is here. I have a history here. I became, well, everything that I have become, this happened here in this country. And of course, these things interconnect, intertwine. So that's why I feel this special connection with this country.
Based on your accent, you lived in America or somewhere else?
I first went to the US when I was 21, and I worked there as a server, as a waiter at a restaurant. That was a student exchange program. So that's when I first got introduced to an American English. And I liked it. I feel that I understand it better. Later on, when I realized that I actually want to create content in English, I had to choose which accent I should follow. And since an American accent was already kind of familiar to me, I went for it. But it took me many years to master it. And like, I'm not saying that I've mastered it to a T, but I'm getting there. And I hired coaches online, and I trained it, and it was a lot of work to get to where I am right now. But
do you compare Russia to the Western counterparts countries?
Whenever you're traveling abroad, you always tend to compare things, how they are at this country compared to what you have back home. So I do it naturally. It's just it's really hard, to come up with something off the top of my head. It's just when you're in this country, you kind of know, well, this one is different, this one is not. It's just I really need to think about it first.
Yeah. Do you get recognized in Russia from your videos, or is it mainly, or is your audience like mostly international?
No, very rarely. No. Well, I got a couple of people who walked up to me at the display of the Western armor, and some of them actually watched. One of the guys, he watched my video with the cocky lawyer Andre, who's a soldier who's at the front right now. So yeah, but no, I don't. It doesn't feel like I'm a celebrity. No.
What do you hope for Russia this year?
Well, I just hope for peace. That's it. I think that's the most desirable thing to hope for.
Real reporter, thanks a lot. I'm really, truly admire your videos, journalistic approach, but also I like entertainment, so I like all the aspects of it. Really nice to meet you in your current hometown, Moscow. Sunny as always, and thanks for talking to us.
Yeah,
subscribe to Real Reporter, of course. You probably have. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe also to Igor Russia and West to East Quest channel. See you guys, hopefully in much sunnier and warmer weather. Bye, y'all.
All right, bye. Самое главное, работал ли все это время микрофон?
Oh, it's not recording. It's recording. All right.